Hi everyone, it's NonnaGrace, and today was a day that I was busy doing nothing, but it took me all day to do it. I heard that today and I thought that was great because that's exactly what my day is like. Today I was looking for my quilling paper and tool, and I looked upstairs where I thought I had it, and I looked across in these books and I thought, oh gosh, it's got to be somewhere. Then I thought, well, maybe it's by my beads. So I went to look by my beads and it wasn't there, but I looked in a box next to it and there it was. And this is the quilling. This is the quilling book that I was looking for. It's actually got, it's the paper, and it's got the book in behind.
By quilling, you say
Quilling.
it's twirling paper is what
quilling,
they say.
Yeah,
but
quilling. It's called quilling.
yes.
And this is,
Technical term is quilling.
I'll show you a picture of some of the stuff that they do. It's pretty neat, and you use a tool to twirl with it. Well, while I was up looking for that, I ran into this, and this I was looking for a long time, and what it is it's the wood village that I made a long time ago, and cars that I made a long time ago. Here's a car. And what it is I have a little scroll saw. They're not as intricate as Jim's, but they were good for me.
They're still pretty intricate.
I think they're cute. And I used to have them on the windowsill, and the kids used to play with them. Well, today I also showed you there is a little video, and you'll see it, where I show you this bracelet, but I forgot to tell you that I put eyelets on the ends. And the eyelets that I bought were these eyelets to make them look even more real, because the real beads have eyelets in the ends, and I wanted mine to look real.
And what are yours?
Mine
they're
are
real,
paper.
but
mine are real, but they're paper real, and they're quite pretty actually. And I put them on this stainless steel bracelet that actually just slides over my hand, because
Yep.
my hands, I've got small hands, and everything is big usually on me.
did you tell what we used to make the beads? To turn the paper into an actual bead?
I just use, well, with those I use the knitting needle.
Well, that,
But
and
with the other beads that I showed you, that I'll show you in the video, I used a needle and I just roll them on my needle. But I also had to cut each line and make them, and I got a lot of beads, an awful lot of beads.
but
What?
you also used an embossing,
Oh, I embossed these, yeah.
yeah, to make them more like a ceramic bead.
Right. It's been a long time since I've made them, but I guess you remember. Well, I got mail today too, a lot of mail actually. And the one thing that I got that I thought was really cute was this cat from Plush Bat Fan. It's a postcard, but it's a cat, and it's dressed up royally. And then I got a bunch of cards that I had to actually open them to find out who they were from, because I don't recognize the return addresses. This one is from Kendra, Full of Joy. It's really pretty. Look at this. It's a Christmas card. I like those that are sending me cards that I honestly have not sent any cards out. And I most likely won't be sending cards out. And this one,
We haven't sent cards out in years.
I know it. And this,
even to family.
This card is from Inspired by Grace Motivations. Inspired by Grace Motivations. This one it's really pretty. Oh, thank you so much. And then this one was from, I recognized the last name, but I wasn't real sure until I opened it. And then when I opened it, I realized, oh yes, this is Life with Patty. She gave me a card that she made. It's actually beautiful. It says it on the back, made by Life with Patty. It says it on the back, but I recognize the name. And this is, to you and I both, And she put stamps in the inside. That's adorable. She is really creative. Christmas, wishing you a blessed Christmas. It says on the sticker here. It's so nice. And thank you for the nice little note that you wrote. You just wanted to wish us a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I believe is what it said. I have to double check. Yep, it said Happy New Year. Love, Patty. From Life with Patty. So it was Life with Patty. What's this one? This card is from Inspired by Great Grace and Motivations. And this card was from Kendra, Full of Joy. And this cat was from Plush Bat Fan. And then today when Emily came to the house, she says, you've got a package outside. And I go,
why'd she come?
Oh, why'd she come? I watch Bailey every day.
Yep.
The dog, Bailey, the puppy. Well, anyways, when she came, she says, you've got a package outside. I says, I do. I didn't order anything. So somebody sent me a package from Amazon.
There's no return, no name, nothing on it. We have no idea who to thank.
Who it possibly could be. And inside, this is how it was packed. Whoops, I'll show you. It's packed like that. And then I looked to see if there was a card or something. There's no card, nothing to say who it's from. And it's a book. It's a hide and seek book. It says. It's a coloring book. And it's got a it says preparing for the hunt. It's got a rabbit there, and then it says treasures in the deep. Must be I have to look for these things, maybe. I don't know. But look at this is the book. And it's a beautiful book. So whoever sent this to me, please put it in the comments so I know who to say thank you to, because I have really no idea who it's sent by. It's really very nice. That's the Aussie Summer. Let's see if I can find it. Aussie Summer. It's a hedgehog, and I believe the hedgehog is right here somewhere. Right there, I think.
Up a little.
Up a little? I
right
can't
there,
see
I think.
because I'm not looking now. It's the hedgehog. But this is cute. And it's got a daisy here. Let's see where the daisy that they are showing. Wow, they make this one harder because there's a lot of daisies around the ring, and I think it's over here, the one that I have to find. Looks like it's over there. This is so nice. Thank you so much, whoever gave this to me. I have no clue. Well, today I've been watching a lot of videos, but I've also been watching a lot of videos on crafting, because crafting has seemed to be something that I always fall back on. I was, first of all, trying to find my quill tool, because making beads, they were using a quill tool, but theirs is very skinny, and the one that I have is very skinny, and I like to be a little bit bulkier, a little bit rounder, so I'll still have to stick with my video just stopped, and so I think I was saying I have to work with the knitting needle. I don't know why it's doing that. I emptied everything off of it, so there should be nothing on that camera.
I don't know.
But it's been doing that lately. Well, let's just go to that video and you can see the crafts that I want to show you. I looked out this morning and I noticed that we have grass. Wow, it is really, must have rained last night. It's supposed to be, it was at 50 in the night, and now it is going 40, and then by Sunday it's supposed to be 20 degrees again. It's sad that it has to be so cold. I like it when it's not so cold. Look at that. This is the deck. This is the deck that I showed you yesterday. Yesterday it had snow on it. Today it has nothing on it. And the chickens were out and about for a little bit, but they're going back in. Barney is still outside. You can hear the crow. There's Barney at the chicken door. Fred or somebody is crowing inside. But there's actual grass. I'm going to go out and give them some scratch because they haven't had any for a while. Camera turned off and I had just given them scratch and they're all out and about. There were some inside still and I threw some in there also. What are you interested in? I've been interested in beads lately. I've been watching a lot of beads, but I was doing beads long before I was watching beads. These are paper, made out of paper. They're just little beads that when the church bulletin would come out, it would have a colored sheet inside, and I used to make on a needle. I would cut these by hand and roll them on the needle. And this is what I did with them. This is the first picture. And this one I did, but I also used a pencil, a regular lead pencil with this, and it shows dirtiness of it. Whereas this one, when I did the picture, I used, if I had an orange, I used orange. If I had green, I used green. If I had blue, I used a blue pencil, and it looks much nicer. I also like to make regular beads that are, but they're really pretty, and you put them on. This one's a real bead, and this one's a pretend bead. One that I made. And they started with, when I went to daycare, I used to make beads for the kids to just thread. And they had miles and miles and miles of beads, paper beads. And just recently, I saw them make pens with beads. And I don't have danglers, so I used a metal, church metal for mine. And it's just the inside of the pen, and I use the pony beads. The pony beads work perfectly. Also, I did a lot of rock painting. This was the first one that started it all. It's a bug, and you spray it with a lacquer, and they shine. If you don't spray them, they look like this. They don't have any shine to them. But I did a lot of those too. As you can see, there's a lot of painting done in here. This one I added a star to the flower. A little face that needs to be sprayed, and they're just rocks from outside. Some of them don't have anything on the back. Some of them were painted, well, that one doesn't have anything on the back, but some of them were painted on the back side along with the front side. These are things that interest me. I hope you all enjoyed seeing what I had to show you. It's what has been interesting me lately is the crafting of the beads and the journals that I've got to get into the junk journals. Those I find very interesting. The ones that they make with envelopes, that's the ones that I want to try next. Well, have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.